Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 34 of Direwolf20's Modern Skyblock series. Dun dun dun. Today, working on some more Pneumaticraft. I want to knock out the under pressure line because that will jump me right into mechanism, which sounds like a good time. And then I'm also looking at, well, if we're going to do mechanism for a lot of stuff, we'll see. But I want to see about power generation. So I started kind of poking around at some of the options we have here, right? And the quest book shows that one of the things I usually like to do if I'm going to do canola oil for power is have access to the scanner from X Utilities. So if I don't have access to that yet, and I assume that I don't, well, actually, I don't seem like I have a problem with that. That doesn't seem gated behind anything, so I could use the scanner right away from X Utilities. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I don't have to... I mean, I want to get through... I want to do Astral Sorcery anyway, which is what I need to do to unlock X Utilities. But... yeah, that's cool to know. But knocking out under pressure today. So exposing to UV requires virtual trading, and pressure from lightning seems to be an optional line. The electrostatic compressor creates pressure when struck by lightning. I never like lightning-based power systems, and I'll tell you why. I usually don't like rain. Because it's like loud and annoying and bad on the video. And so I usually like go out of my way. So literally, notice how it's, well, it's not that early, but it's pretty early in the day. I sat here for the past 10 minutes waiting for it to stop raining. Well, not stop raining. It started raining at like dawn. so short of cheating the weather clear command, I sat here and waited for it to be nighttime so I could sleep through the night and pass the day, right? So I guess you can't see. Oh, that's right. It doesn't put it in the chat log anymore, the only can sleep at night thing. But long story short, I went out of my way to make sure it wasn't raining when I started recording, so that's why I don't like doing lightning for power. So I'll probably just skip that one. But virtual trading, we need an Amadron tablet. Amadron. I remember this guy not being too bad, so he needs an air canister, some gray plastic, and a GPS tool. Sweet, which appears to be, that's interesting, GPS area tool, okay. So I need 4 red plastic and 7 gray plastic, right? And that's regular gray. So gray plastic, oh, that's like gray, derp, derp, derp. I already messed it up. Guys. It's all right, we'll get it going. Gray plastic. And then, so we're definitely gonna need more liquid plastic. So I think what we need to do, we're gonna definitely need more plastic than we have access to at the moment. Let's allow you to cook up. Turn on the pressure. Heat levels rising. Nice. And you're gonna melt down that one derp that I made. And then we need some reds, but we need more actual plastic. What I might do, LPG, so plastic only comes from LPG, right? Liquid plastic, there's no other recipe for liquid plastic. That seems to be true, that I can see. So LPG, we could just break down in the thermopneumatic processor from fuel. And fuel can be broken down from kerosene. And kerosene can be broken down from diesel. Good to know. And diesel can be straight from oil. So do we have fuel, we have kerosene, right? So if I snagged 2 buckets of kerosene and threw them in here, I just need pressure and actually a decent amount of temperature for this as well. So I'm like running all the things right now, which is probably a bad idea. Let's let this thing melt down the derp that I made. We'll let you do your oil thing. How are you doing, buddy? Are you maintaining the pressure that we need? Kinda. Lots and lots of pressure needed at this point. I kinda wish that I had the better pressure tubes, but I think I need the next tier. Isn't there a higher level pressure tube? Yeah, advanced pressure tubes, these guys. But I think I need the whatchamacallits for them. Yeah, assembly controllers. So Yeah, we're totally going to need that. Okay, fair enough. So you're melting down your oil. You guys are almost at the point where you have the plastic melted, so that's cool. Go plastic melt. And then once that's done, I'll turn this guy off and turn this guy on and let him break down the kerosene into whatever, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Does that sound like a plan? And then we just need more plastic. Okay, good, you're done. So you can go off, you can go on, which means that you're going to start heating up, right? Nice. Beautiful. Go, go, go. Man, that guy gets to 150C real fast. Like, real fast. Do we have any more kerosene? Half a bucket's worth. But then we should also be able to do fuel. And I think we need a little bit more redstone, so why don't I grab some of that? Because redstone's needed to... I think it was redstone for plastic, or was it coal? Plastic is coal. Okay. So let's get like half a stack of that. Redstone was for lubricant. To do, make this a little bit better. Because boy, that takes a long time, doesn't it? Eventually we'll get an RF powered one of these, so that'll be neat. And we'll get them upgraded a little bit. Like I could do manualin, but we'll hold off on that for now. So you probably have processed? No, you're still waiting on a little bit more heat. You're ramping up your heat, but getting close. All right, let's come back in a minute when this is done. All right, it's at 299C. 300 is when it should kick over. Come on, buddy. Let's go. This is the point where you kick over. There you go. Nice. 300C. Nice, 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 nice. Oh wow, that takes a lot of time to break that down, doesn't it? Oh my. We might be coming back after a slightly longer break. I did not realize that would be such a slow process, and it really drops its temperature a lot when that happens. I might borrow a vortex tube here and then throw another one on this guy, because that is serious business. Do we have a little bit more kerosene? We do have a bucket now. Yeah. The temperature really drops when it melts. Wow, that's a big drop. All right, let's borrow this. I'm assuming I can do that. And then I can hopefully connect that up. Sweet. So hopefully that seems to be helping. Nice. Okay, now we're talking. Beautiful. Way better. Way better. All right, cool. So it definitely helps to have two of them, huh? And we're getting the temperature up really well. So that'll hopefully convert. I don't know what the ratio is, kerosene. So the ratio is 100 millibuckets of kerosene becomes 80 millibuckets of fuel. All right, cool. Back in a minute. All right, so I determined that I'm going to need an extraction pump, so I got one of those real quick. Well, we got 2,400 buckets, right? Or millibuckets. So we're going to need to extraction pump this dude like so that you can extract that fuel out of there, and then we'll rotate it right back, and the fuel can turn directly into LPG. Cool. And then we'll steal some fuel out of here. Which one of these is fuel? This one. So we have 3 buckets worth. Put them in there, and now we have a bunch of fuel to process. Excellent. Be right back. All right, that's all the fuel processed, right? So now we've got a bunch of LPG, and then it's LPG plus coal, and the thermodynamic processing plant makes liquid. So U plus U, right? The temperature doesn't need to be quite as high. But that looks pretty good. Nice. And we should make a decent amount of plastic with this. And what I'm going to do is rotate you so that the plastic goes directly into the tank here. And then hopefully I remember that I can't break this tank and have it retain its inventory, because that would hurt. So we'll just do our best to not do that. So you then come over to here. Healthier amounts of plastic for now. Nice. Beautiful. I like it. All right, cool. And that thing's just going to cook up. Should be good. And I might wind up voiding that extra LPG. It'll be like 20 millibuckets, but that'll be fine. All right, so now 4 red plastic. Sweet. So back to making the Amadron tablet. We need a GPS tool, which requires glass pane, diamond, and redstone torch. And if you guys watched my pyramid map series, you probably know what's coming up next. Amadron time. So you plus, we need an air canister. Gets me an Amadron tablet. Sweet. Ding, ding, ding. And you can get charged up with some pressure. Hooray. Alright, so quest complete or quest just updated? I think that's complete. Nice. Cool. So now you want me exposing to UV. The UV light box increases the chance for empty PCB to be successfully etched. Cool. So I'm guessing we needed the UV light box, right? And then etching acid, and then PCB. All right, so UV light box is what? A PCB blueprint, which requires 8 emeralds in the Amadron. Not a problem. So let's remember how this Amadron thing works. I believe all I need to do is designate a chest. We'll put him like right here. Did I literally already lose my Amadron tablet? Oh, right, it's charging. Dire, please. So let's see. You. Right-click an inventory to allow it to provide items to vendors. Right-click a tank to allow it to provide fluids to... Okay, cool. So I think what I do is I say I need 8 emeralds. So let's go get some emeralds. Are you guys done, by the way, with all your cooking? You're pretty close to done. And you're out of coal. Okay. So let's get some emeralds. So the Amadron is the ordering system that allows us to buy things. Sweet. And emeralds come from what? From washing dirty emeralds or something like that? Yeah. Just curious how many dirty emeralds I have. Paradox, malachite... 37 of them? That's not bad. So I've got another half a stack kind of ready for me. And let's grab another half a stack of you and cook you up. So item providing location. So if I put 8 emeralds in here, and then I said, hey, I'd like to get a PCB blueprint, please. Basically, there we go. 1 PCB blueprint, right. And order. And that should have a drone fly in from somewhere. Hey, there he is. It's the Amadron drone. Woot. And he'll take my emeralds. Goodbye, emeralds. And then he should come back with the PCB blueprint. Thanks, buddy. Literally the best crafting system I've ever seen in a game. It's hilarious to me. I love it. I love it. All right, cool. So we need some redstone lamps. So we're going to need a dozen glowstone or so. Swing by here and pick up my loots. A dozen glowstone or so, and I happen to have 10. to do redstone and 2 blaze powder. So let's get half a stack of blaze powder, if I may. Yay, glowstone. And we're good to go. UV lightbox. Sweet. Quest complete. That will allow me to create what I need to create. And now we're going to also need etching acid. We're going to need a bucket of that. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal to get. So let's hook up our UV lightbox to the main line in such a way that it's, you know, basically always getting. There you go. Cool. So a PCB. This guy is made from green plastic and compressed iron ingot. Cool. So let's get ourselves a green plastic. I want to just prepare this because I know what's coming, right? So what I'm going to do is remove this from the item filter. I'm going to put just like glowstone in there for now. And then if I put you and you in there. Cool, it made it. Nice. So then I can remove this. And he's going to spit that guy out. And then I'm going to put this in here. And he takes a while to process. We can put speed upgrades in this, by the way, to speed up the processing of the PCB thingy. But we'll let that cook while I'm getting etching acid. Nice. So you, sir, can process more plastic for me, would be nice. Just so I can clear out this backlog of liquid, and then I can turn that off and save myself some diesel. Which I may need to get more of in a minute anyway. So you, etching acid, are next. So etching acid is like a spider eye, 2 spider eyes, a bucket of water, 2 gunpowder, 2 zombie flesh, and 2 green plastic. So first off, we'll get our green plastic because we're over here. We're going to want a bucket of water. My base is becoming large, isn't it? 2 spider eyes. So if I don't have those over here, no, I totally do, so we're cool. All right, so 2 spider eyes, a bucket of plastic, 2 green plastic, 2 zombie flesh, and 2 gunpowder. Luckily, mob drops are not an issue for me. Okay, so confirming we've got glowstone in there just to prevent it from outputting any of the stuff before it's ready to process. But that should combine and make a bucket of etching acid. Etching acid, woot! So then we remove this and put it back. And now we've got our etching acid bucket, which should complete our quest. Advancement made. Nice. Don't spill it on your shirt. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. And now you want me to make a printed circuit board, so go full-blown circuit board time. Nice. How are you doing with your progression? Not bad. So let's do this. Are you done? Pretty done. Void. So I'm going to turn off this lever. Are you done? Yeah, pretty done. Turn off this lever. And now we have far less pressure to worry about. But what I do need to do is get a little bit more diesel. In worst case, I can always go back to coal power, but I really like this liquid power, just because it turns off immediately. That said, diesel's not something I have a huge surplus of, but it does last for a decent while. So if I borrowed you and put, you know... I thought you took speed upgrades. Do you no longer take speed upgrades? Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, see the etch success chance going up? So without speed upgrades, it moves this fast. 59, 60. With speed upgrades, It's definitely quicker. And I'm going to put the etching acid right here next to the thing. And there's your empty PCB. So we drop it in there. And I think it has to sit in there for 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. It won't despawn, right? It even says that on the tooltip, right? This item does not despawn. So throw in etching acid to develop. I think it takes about 5 minutes. And then you get an unassembled PCB, which is, you know, that. Yeah, see, it takes 5 minutes. Sweet. And then the unassembled PCB, I need 3 transistors and 3 capacitors. So that's 3 cyan plastic and 3... So 3 cyan plastic and 3 black plastic. 3 cyan and 3 black. Cool. And then we want some redstone and some compressed ingots. So I'm going to want about 6 of you. About 6 of you and the 3 of these guys each. And that should all combine in here. And then we'll remove our filter once the compression's done. Sweet. Double sweet. So you can come out, and then we'll get our capacitor. And we'll probably need a few more of those eventually, but we have plenty of extra plastic now, so we're good. Excellent. Yeah, how much plastic do we have? 24 buckets. Nice. And we might have a little bit inside this extraction pump. We'll see. Oh, we have 6,000 in here as well, so 6 buckets extra. Nice. We have lots of plastic. Beautiful. All right. So back in 5 minutes or so. Sore Leander. So I decided jumping in etching acid is probably a bad idea, so I made myself a magnet ring for use when that thing's done developing. I can magnet it out of there. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah. So once it's ready, put on magnet, get item. All right, 5 minutes have elapsed. Bing. Ha, nice. Band of mana back on. That's kind of nice. I like that. Okay, cool. So then you guys just go into an assembly table, or a crafting table, and get assembled into a printed circuit board. Hooray! Beautiful. All right, so that completes that quest. Claimed. Which means my next step is the assembly line, right? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assembly things. And it's been a long time since I've set up an assembly line, but I feel like I need 2 I/O units for it to be properly lined up. Yeah, assembly platform, assembly drill, assembly laser, assembly controller. So I need 1 of each. And oh boy, 3 circuit boards, 4, 5, 6, 7 circuit boards. So I need 6 more circuit boards, right? So let's get 6 more circuit boards. So I need 6 more. Did you make more of this? Thank you, sir. I was making that off camera for a minute. 6 more greens then. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. I'm going to get 7 just to be safe, because I feel like I want... maybe I should get 8 just to be safe, because I feel like I definitely want more IOs, right? Don't I want more IOs? I feel like I do. It's been, like I said, a really long time since I've messed with this. I might want more speed upgrades as well, just to really make that thing go as fast as we can. So I've got the lubricant for it. We just need to grab some lapis and some sugar. So sugar plus lapis. Luckily, lapis is not a problem for me. So let's go get our stuff here. So you are my lubricant, right? Let's make just another crafting table right here. Just because I can, and they're easy to make, right? Lubricant into speed upgrades. Cool. And if we have to make more lubricant at some point, we can. But for now, what I'd like to have is 10, because that's the max. I think I have enough for 8 here. And then I'll borrow from my compressor for the 10th. I'll grab 2 of these for a minute. Just to help speed up the operation. So that'll slow this thing down a little bit, but that's okay. So we'll throw 10 in here. And then let's see, did you guys finish crafting? Totally did. So take this filter out, put it back in. Doesn't matter what the filter is, as long as it's something that's not gonna be in there. So normally I would have like compressed iron in the filter, but as you guys saw, compressed iron was part of that recipe, so we had to take that out. Cool. So if I put one of these guys in here, wow, look how fast that's draining my pressure. But it is definitely empty PCBing pretty quickly. Nice. Now I can't stack these in here, can I? No, totally not. That would be way too easy. So let's... I'm assuming I can stack them in here, right? So that's going to be an important part of what I'm about to work on. So let's cut this back just a little bit so that the pressure doesn't go too crazy. 6. So if I boost you up a little bit, and what I might do, let's do this just to make life a little bit easier on ourselves. If I put this guy right here, he should get pressure a lot more efficiently. Right? Theoretically. Because it's coming right out of this thing. So that should work a lot better. Okay. So I'll be back in a minute once I've processed all these things. And I'm going to cook up the next set of items I need. Alright guys, looks like we should be good here. Now I've only made enough plastics for 6 of these, because that's what's required for the quest. But as I recall, like I said, I need a couple extra IOs. So I have enough of these things to make a couple extra IOs, but I only have enough plastic. So I have 16 plastic here, and I had to cook up more plastic. So 6 PCBs, 3 plastics per equals 18 plastic, right? 6, 12, 18. So I'm going to need a little bit more redstone than I currently have. So that just might need a little bit more gunpowder than I currently have. So let's say you do your thing. Redstone is what? 2 and 2? Yeah, 2 blaze, 2 gunpowder. Cool. So our glowstone's done. I can put that away. Definitely going to need to find a way to make this a little bit quicker. I mean, it's not awful right now, obviously, but I wouldn't mind... I mean, to be fair, it's ironed here, right? So I need to find... I have to play around with the different options for the combustion heaters, now that we have access to better materials. So let's do U2 and U2. And that's making redstone for us. Beautiful. That's enough for now, and I'll let the rest just cook. So we're going to want 36 redstone in there, along with 36 compressed iron, which means I should probably just drop these 20 in and get a little bit more iron as well while I'm at it. So you done? Did you make all 20? Nice. So 36, 36, 18, and 18. That feels right to me. So you'll do your thing. And now for assemblies, what else do I need? Probably some more compressed and some pneumatic cylinders. That's going to need a little bit of plastic there. That's going to need, I mean, we need a lot of plastics. Holy cow, dudes. How are you on LPG production? Still kind of slow. Come on, diesel, let's go. Every time we open the door for this thing, it uses some pressure from inside the chamber, so it definitely like weakens our pressure every time we're crafting with this too. So getting there, this thing should all start popping in a sec. Nice. There it goes. Beautiful. And now we can remove this, and that's 18 of those. So what I'm gonna have to do is get a bit more compressed. So I'm gonna throw half another stack in there and let that cook up to compressed. And we're gonna need more plastics. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could put this in here and that would be fine for now. But we definitely need more plastic. So let's turn you off for a minute because I need more LPG and I have to wait for this thing to get some more pressure going. So more LPG, you've got about 2 buckets of oil. Once you're done crafting everything here, guys, we should be cool. I did throw iron in there, right? There it is. Wow, that pressure has gotten quite low. Okay. Come on, buddy. All right, we'll be back in a minute. I guess what I can do to get this thing going is craft the rest of these that I need. Nice. So like I said, 2 extra unassembleds right now, but that's enough to get the bare minimum to complete the quest, which I believe only needed 1 of each thing, right? Yep. Okay. So I need some orange plastics. I need some blue plastics. Let me make those off camera because I think you guys have an understanding of how those are made at this point, and we'll be back in a minute. So real quick, just want to let you guys know I decided to do more kerosene to fuel to LPG to plastic again. So I'm processing that as we speak. So just to be clear on how much plastic I need, it's a lot. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these pneumatic cylinders, and I need 6 blue plastic for each of them. So 11 times 6, 66 blue plastics. Back in a few. All right, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're cool here. So let's get ourselves a hopper. Should be able to make a couple of those just cause. I think I need at least 2, but I'll make 4, because why not? So 1 assembly IO unit. Didn't I just make orange plastics? Or did I use those in my... I literally just made orange plastics. Where did they go? They're there. Literally just made them, I said to myself. I'm like, I know I did this. Laser, drill, platform, IO unit, and controller. Quest complete? Nice! That's what's up. Guys, we did it. We did it. Anything good? Lily pads of fertility. Speeds up the growth of crops. Quest complete. I'll hang on to the lily pads of fertility. I think we have some already, but, you know, growth crops speed up, you know, that growth crops. Is that what I said? Crop growth words and things. Sorry, I've been making lots and lots and lots of plastic. Wow, that was a lot of resources. More time than resources. Yeah, we're cool now. We did all the things. So that's cool. So the book says the last thing to do, therefore, would be to make advanced pressure tubes and air compressors. So we totally have to hook this thing up. But let's do that next episode, because we are definitely past the wrapping up point for today. So for now, Darwell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and have a little bit more fun with Pneumaticraft and probably wrap Pneumaticraft up. And once that's done, we can get into Mechanism, which I'm familiar with and is definitely, that is a funny hat. Nice. Is a cool mod, and we'll have fun with it. And then we'll probably be getting definitely into the more technical things, because Mechanism allows for lots of tech and automation. So for now, take it easy, guys.